BMW Vision Neue Klasse. The automotive industry is constantly in motion, constantly reinventing itself, and constantly challenging the boundaries of design, performance, and innovation. Over the past century, BMW has stood as one of the most iconic carmakers in the world, a brand synonymous with driving pleasure, premium luxury, and engineering mastery. Today, as the automotive world faces the most radical transformation in its history with the shift toward electrification, digitalization, and sustainability, BMW has introduced a vision of its future that is both bold and breathtaking. This vision is called the BMW Vision Neue Klasse, and it represents a completely new chapter for the German automaker. When BMW first unveiled the Neue Klasse concept, it wasn't simply showing off a design study. It was revealing a philosophy, a foundation upon which the company will build the next generation of electric vehicles. The name, Neue Klasse, which translates to new class, is itself steeped in heritage. Back in the 1960s, BMW launched a series of sedans under the same name that saved the company from financial ruin and cemented its place as a global luxury car manufacturer. Those cars, with their simple yet elegant design, sporty performance, and everyday usability, laid the groundwork for the BMW we know today. Now, more than half a century later, BMW is invoking that same spirit of reinvention, not because it's in trouble, but because the entire industry is at a tipping point. The Vision Neue Klasse is BMW's statement of intent, a declaration that it is not only ready to embrace the electric era but ready to lead it. At first glance, the Vision Neue Klasse is strikingly different from the BMWs of today, yet unmistakably BMW in its essence. The design is minimalistic, futuristic, and extremely clean, a visual language that focuses on purity of form. Gone are the aggressive creases and complex surfaces that have characterized many modern BMWs. Instead, the Vision Neue Klasse employs large, smooth surfaces, sharp lines, and a bold silhouette that recalls the classic proportions of BMW sedans: long hood, short overhangs, and a cabin set back for a dynamic stance. The kidney grille, an element that has defined BMW's identity for decades, has been completely reimagined. On the Vision Neue Klasse, the kidneys are no longer simply air intakes, since an electric vehicle doesn't require the same cooling needs as a combustion engine car. Instead, they have been transformed into digital design elements, illuminated and integrated into the front fascia as a canvas for light signatures and interactions. Flanking the kidneys are slim, high-tech headlights that give the car a futuristic gaze. The front end looks at once familiar and revolutionary, honoring BMW's heritage while pushing design into new territory. Moving to the side, the car displays a flowing coupe-like silhouette, almost sculptural in its execution. The glasshouse is clean and expansive, with frameless windows and a smooth integration into the body. The proportions are timeless yet futuristic, with large wheels pushed to the corners for a confident stance. At the rear, the simplicity continues. Slim taillights span horizontally, echoing the design language of the front lights, while subtle aerodynamic features are seamlessly integrated into the bodywork. Overall, the Vision Neue Klasse is not overloaded with unnecessary details. Instead, it communicates strength through simplicity, elegance through restraint, and progress through innovation. BMW has deliberately chosen to move away from the design trends that clutter cars with excessive lines, and instead embraced a design philosophy that reflects a new digital, sustainable, and electric age. But the Vision Neue Klasse is not just about what you see on the outside. Its significance becomes even clearer when you step inside. The interior of the Vision Neue Klasse is perhaps its boldest aspect, a glimpse into the cabin experience of future BMW models. The interior is bathed in light, thanks to the large glass surfaces and the use of sustainable, warm materials. Unlike many concept cars that feel unrealistic or overly futuristic, the Neue Klasse interior feels both modern and practical, something that could genuinely shape production models. The centerpiece of the cabin is what BMW calls the panoramic vision, an entirely new way of interacting with digital information. Instead of a traditional instrument cluster or even a simple touchscreen, the panoramic vision projects key information across the entire width of the windscreen, creating a wide digital band just below eye level. This means both the driver and passengers can view and interact with data, whether it's navigation, speed, entertainment, or other vehicle functions. It creates a shared digital experience that redefines how occupants engage with the car. Complementing the panoramic vision is a central display mounted on the dashboard, operated via touch or BMW's signature iDrive controller. The interface has been simplified to be more intuitive and more focused on essential functions, ensuring that technology enhances the driving experience rather than overwhelming it. The choice of materials inside the Vision Neue Klasse is also a statement. BMW has embraced sustainable and recyclable materials, moving away from traditional leathers and plastics in favor of textiles, natural fibers, and innovative composites. The colors are warm, inviting, and human-centric, designed to create a feeling of comfort rather than cold futurism. The seats are lightweight yet supportive, floating elegantly on slim structures, giving the cabin a sense of spaciousness. The floor is flat, thanks to the dedicated electric architecture, allowing for more legroom and flexibility in design. The steering wheel itself has been rethought, with integrated controls and haptic feedback for a more seamless interaction. Every detail inside the Vision Neue Klasse has been carefully crafted to reflect BMW's vision of a sustainable, digital, and premium mobility experience. Of course, a BMW is not just about design or technology. It's about the driving experience. And this is where the Neue Klasse truly shows BMW's ambition. Built on an all-new electric platform, the Vision Neue Klasse will underpin the next generation of BMW's electric cars, from sedans to SUVs. This platform is highly flexible, scalable, and designed specifically for EVs, which means it can maximize efficiency, performance, and range. At the heart of this platform is BMW's 6th-generation eDrive technology, which promises significant improvements in energy density, charging speed, and overall efficiency. BMW claims that the Neue Klasse will deliver up to 30% more range, 30% faster charging, and 25% greater efficiency compared to its current EVs. These are not small improvements, these are leaps forward that will make BMW's electric cars more competitive than ever. The Neue Klasse will also introduce BMW's new cylindrical battery cells, which are more compact and energy-dense than the current prismatic cells. These batteries will allow for ranges of up to 600 miles in some models, depending on configuration, and will support ultra-fast charging that can add hundreds of kilometers in just minutes. For customers, this means less range anxiety and more convenience, addressing two of the biggest barriers to EV adoption. But beyond the numbers, BMW emphasizes that the Neue Klasse is about preserving what it calls sheer driving pleasure. This means that even as BMW transitions to electric, it will not abandon the dynamic handling, responsive steering, and engaging performance that define the brand. The low center of gravity, balanced weight distribution, and advanced suspension systems will ensure that the Neue Klasse delivers the kind of driving feel enthusiasts expect from a BMW. Whether it's a sporty sedan or a practical SUV, the Neue Klasse architecture will serve as a foundation for cars that are not just efficient but also fun to drive. Sustainability is another pillar of the Neue Klasse. BMW recognizes that building electric cars is not enough if the entire production process is not sustainable. That's why the Neue Klasse will be manufactured using renewable energy, recycled materials, and circular economy principles. BMW is pushing for a future where cars are not just zero-emission on the road, but also sustainable throughout their entire life cycle. From sourcing raw materials responsibly to designing components for easy recycling, the Neue Klasse is a step toward a truly sustainable automotive industry. The Vision Neue Klasse is also a showcase of BMW's digital ambitions. Cars are increasingly becoming digital devices on wheels, and BMW wants to lead in this space. The Neue Klasse will be equipped with advanced software architectures, over-the-air updates, and connected services that keep the car up to date and constantly evolving. Artificial intelligence and machine learning will enhance everything from driver assistance to personalization, creating a car that adapts to its owner's needs over time. BMW's latest operating system will be at the core of this, offering seamless integration with smartphones, smart homes, and the broader digital ecosystem. Autonomous driving capabilities will also be a key part of the Neue Klasse, with advanced sensors, cameras, and computing power enabling higher levels of automation when desired. What makes the Vision Neue Klasse so exciting is that it is not some far-off dream. BMW has confirmed that the first production car based on this concept will arrive in 2025, with more models to follow shortly after. This means the Neue Klasse is not just a concept, but a tangible reality that will shape the next decade of BMW's lineup. For BMW fans, this is a thrilling moment. It's the start of a new era, one that blends the brand's proud heritage with the demands of the future. It's a reminder that BMW is not afraid to reinvent itself, just as it did in the 1960s with the original Neue Klasse. The impact of the Neue Klasse goes beyond BMW itself. It's a statement to the entire industry that premium electric mobility can be beautiful, sustainable, and thrilling. It challenges competitors to push harder, innovate further, and rethink what's possible. For customers, it's a promise that choosing an electric car does not mean compromising on luxury, performance, or driving enjoyment. Instead, it means embracing the future while enjoying all the qualities that make BMW special. Imagine, for a moment, driving the production version of the Neue Klasse. You approach the car, and it recognizes you instantly, greeting you with a personalized light signature on the front fascia. The doors unlock seamlessly, and as you step inside, the cabin welcomes you with warm light and your preferred settings already activated. The panoramic vision stretches across the windscreen, displaying navigation to your destination, while the central display offers easy access to music and apps. As you set off, the instant torque of the electric powertrain delivers smooth yet exhilarating acceleration. The car feels planted, agile, and responsive, just like a true BMW should. On the highway, advanced driver assistance systems take over the monotony, while in the city, the car helps you navigate traffic with ease. When it's time to recharge, ultra-fast charging means you're back on the road in no time. All the while, you know that your car was built sustainably, with minimal impact on the planet. This is the promise of the Neue Klasse, a promise that feels increasingly within reach. As BMW prepares to roll out this new generation of vehicles, it's also investing heavily in production facilities. The Neue Klasse will be produced in BMW's new factory in Debrecen, Hungary, a plant specifically designed for electric mobility and sustainable manufacturing. This facility will set new benchmarks for efficiency and environmental responsibility, reflecting BMW's commitment to leading by example. Other plants around the world will also be upgraded to build Neue Klasse models, ensuring global availability and consistent quality. The Neue Klasse is not just one car, it is a family of cars, a whole generation that will define BMW's identity in the electric age. From sporty sedans to versatile SUVs, each model will carry the DNA of the Vision Neue Klasse, with its clean design, advanced technology, and sustainable philosophy. Over time, this new generation will replace many of the current BMW models, becoming the new core of the brand. It's worth remembering that BMW has always been a company that blends tradition with innovation. From the iconic 3 Series to the revolutionary i3, BMW has consistently pushed the envelope while staying true to its values. The Neue Klasse is the latest and perhaps most important example of this. It bridges the gap between the past and the future, honoring the spirit of the original Neue Klasse while embracing the possibilities of electrification and digitalization. For customers, the Neue Klasse is more than just a car, it's an invitation to experience the future today. It's about more than just getting from point A to point B. It's about redefining mobility in a way that is exciting, sustainable, and deeply human. Whether you're a longtime BMW enthusiast or someone new to the brand, the Neue Klasse offers something to look forward to. It's a bold vision of what the next chapter of driving could be. As the automotive world races toward electrification, many brands are struggling to balance their heritage with the demands of the future. Some risk losing their identity in the process. BMW, however, has found a way to make the future unmistakably its own. The Vision Neue Klasse is not just another EV concept, it's the purest expression of BMW's philosophy, distilled for a new era. It's about design that is simple yet powerful, technology that is advanced yet intuitive, performance that is electric yet thrilling, and sustainability that is responsible yet uncompromising. When we look back at the history of BMW decades from now, the Neue Klasse will be seen as a pivotal moment, just as the original Neue Klasse of the 1960s was. It's a reminder that reinvention is not just about survival, it's about leadership. The Vision Neue Klasse is BMW's way of saying that the joy of driving is not going away in the electric age, it's evolving and perhaps becoming even more exciting. And that, more than anything, is why this car matters. The beauty of the BMW Vision Neue Klasse is that it balances progress with emotion. Many electric cars today feel like appliances, efficient but soulless, practical but lacking character. BMW refuses to accept that. The Neue Klasse shows that an EV can stir the soul, ignite passion, and still be deeply sustainable. This is what sets it apart. BMW's engineers and designers have worked tirelessly to make sure the essence of driving joy is not lost in translation from combustion to electric. Instead, it is amplified, reshaped, and given new meaning. The near-silent operation of an EV does not have to mean a lack of thrill. The instantaneous response, the seamless acceleration, and the confidence-inspiring handling all come together to create a new kind of driving pleasure that feels distinctly BMW. And let's not forget the role of emotional design. The Vision Neue Klasse is more than just a showcase of technology. It is art in motion, a sculpture that inspires before it even moves. Its minimalism speaks volumes, proving that less truly can be more. The car does not need oversized grilles or exaggerated features to make a statement. It makes one simply by being balanced, proportioned, and elegant in its execution. Every glance at the car reminds you of its purpose, its vision, and its ambition. That emotional connection is something BMW understands better than most, and it is a major reason why the Neue Klasse will resonate with people all over the world. Ultimately, the Neue Klasse is more than the sum of its parts. It's not just a car, not just a piece of technology, and not just a sustainable product. It is a glimpse into a better future, a promise that progress and passion can coexist.